Okay, so another day, another round of transfer speculation with Crystal Palace. I do apologise for the birds screaming in my ear here. Um, so this today is talking a lot again about Conor Gallagher, and I know that he's been in the news a lot lately, but this isn't necessarily what you think it might be. And that is obviously Conor Gallagher had a fantastic season with us last year, scored some good goals, but it looks like he's gone. So we need to find some kind of replacement that's going to score goals because we do need more goals in our team in order to help us progress and win more of those matches that we drew last season. So there are a couple of names floating about. One of them is Donnie Van Der Beck, which I think we tried to get before. He ended up going to Everton, but there is a possibility that he may be on his way again and could possibly end up at Crystal Palace. Not entirely sure I'd like that because there was some, um, there were some ups and downs with his move before, and eventually he chose Everton. So I'm not sure whether we would want somebody else's seconds, but we'll have to wait and see on that. I don't think he's necessarily going to come. I think that if we had intended for him to come last time, I think we would have landed him. But that's one of the ones. Another one is Daniil Fomin, who is apparently doing very well, and he could be a good replacement for Conor Gallagher. And I think most of his goals have come from the penalty spot last season, but he is good on the ball. He is capable of scoring goals, and that could be what we need. Obviously, we've got James McArthur, we've got Hughes, and we've got Kayute in the middle. Uh, but they're not necessarily natural goal scorers for us. And although we do have Schlupp as well and Eze in the middle, I think that having someone like not like Gallagher, but someone in a similar vein to Gallagher who could score goals would be beneficial to us certainly, and certainly help us link up the play from the forward to the back. So that is one of the possibilities. There also uh, are rumours of a few players leaving the club. We had a big clear out last summer, and it looks like it's going to happen again. Luka Megalovic is one of those. I can never say his name. He's one of those who is rumoured to be leaving. Olympiacos apparently are keen to or rumoured to be keen to get him back. That's where he was before he came to us in the first place. But it looks like he may have to slash his wage bill by half in order to do that because their highest paid player earns 40,000 a week and he's currently on 80,000 a week. So it looks like he's going to have to slash his wage in order to get a move to Olympiacos. So whether he wants to do that or not is another thing. But I know he did. Well, there's rumour that he got some booze at the box park the other day for the award ceremony, which I think is a bit out of order. I think there was a time when he was our penalty scorer. If we got a penalty, you could almost guarantee he would score it. He's been a great servant for the club. Last two seasons have let him down. I think he's had a few issues on and off the pitch, and he hasn't been his best for the last couple of seasons. But I hope he, if he does go to Olympiacos or wherever he goes, I hope that he does find some form and get back into the groove. Another player who's rumoured to be leaving is Christian Benteke. Now, obviously, he signed an extension to his contract at the end of last season, but he hasn't really figured that much in Patrick Vieira's uh, formations and in his teams this season. He's come on a few times as sub, started a couple of games, but overall, I think Vieira's been favouring other strikers instead of him. And I think that when you look at someone like Mateta, who's really blossomed this season, his work at holding up the ball is actually very good. And I think that whereas we used to use Benteke for that kind of thing, I don't necessarily think we need him for that anymore. I think Mateta can do a very good job of that, and he scores more goals. He's more of a threat, I think, in front of goal than Benteke is. Obviously, from headers, Benteke was great at scoring headed goals, but just having a player for that one reason, I don't think is necessarily enough reason to keep him. And I think there is a chance he may leave at the end of the summer or before the end of the summer. But let me know what you think. Do you feel that Milivojevic and Benteke are good to leave? Do you think that any others should be going? Uh, Apparently, AU and MacArthur have signed extensions to their contract, but who else do you think could be out of the door or should be out of the door? And also, let me know what you think about Fomin and Van der Beek. Do you think we should get those two back in if we can, or one or the other? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you for joining me, as always.